Yeah, I know. And then like we went with this. I was in school at that time. Oh no, it was over 10 years ago. It first was like 14 years ago. But we had
the president was still black.
We had one of this gay guy and a group of girls, and then the one girl, she was like, "Well, I'm gonna make us some brownies, so we'll have brownies." Baby, I started popping them things left and right. When I got out there, I was like, I don't feel this shit. But as I was going out there, I was like a damn zombie. I was like, ooh, and everything was just like a mirage.
Just
and
going past.
Baby, it was happening. When you talk about the guy that we was with, he was like, it is doctors and lawyers dressed up in drag out here.
Yeah.
Like, you can look at them. When you look at their faces, you're like, yeah, I can tell you a fucking lawyer. Like, when you just really look at them, you be like, yeah, I can see that shit. You know what I'm
like, what concealer are y'all using? Because I just really want to know.
Exactly.
What you
It
using?
was so much fun. It was so much fun, though. Like,
I've never been to a pride parade. I've never been to any pride events. Like, I never even got a rainbow cake. Like, I'm just trying to tell you.
Look, my coming out was actually low-key a little bit traumatic. So,
yeah,
I didn't use a cake because I didn't have a fucking rainbow cake for my damn self. Okay.
But as the resident gay, what are we doing this month?
Oh, hold on. Who is that?
Go to bed. Come on.
Hold on. Let me clean my camera.
Clean the screen. Clean it off.
Shit out too. Is that
my eyes?
Hold on, girl. Y'all hold it. Wait, baby. We gotta try to put the kids to bed, but you know it's second day of summer. They think they gonna be up all night and not.
That part.
What we're not gonna do.
I know that's right, baby.
You know, that summer schedule don't change that much, okay?
We started feeding kids 8 o'clock around here, and I was like,
what?
I was hoping she would be asleep, but that shit didn't work out.
Look, hey y'all, this is Who All Come in the Kinfolk podcast. I'm Marooned Assassin. We got Jmonea, Miss Cece, and Queen Bia. How y'all doing?
Hey.
All right, so y'all already know the first question of the night. Summer vacation has started. So how y'all moms with the school age children doing?
I'm actually okay until today.
The first day.
Yeah, I'm with her. I was okay until today.
I was okay until like 5:40 p.m.
Facts. Thanks.
Shit, and it wasn't even the school age kids. The fucking daycare. Bitch, hold up. Say, I would have gave my week of phone. Until today. Now it's 2.
Okay.
Now it's 2 because I'm ready for the rest of the week now.
Because it's ghetto. No. Yeah, I know it. Y'all struggling. I know it.
It's super ghetto.
I know it.
0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Okay.
Do not recommend.
Period.
At all.
Look, they need to go to like what they do in Europe. They go to school year round, babe.
Baby,
it's somewhere that they go to school year round.
Tell them, send me the link. At this point,
let me enroll them real quick.
Right?
Can they start tomorrow?
Start Googling. Can they start tomorrow?
Today. I'm gonna bring them tonight. They get a head
start. Get on. Let me find out where they do their school year round.
I noticed in Japan they have year round school.
Oh, is it really
in Japan?
Mm-hmm.
That's why them kids be so damn smart.
Yeah, that's what they said too. And I think in China too, they say, and it's like
but they have to be fucked up too, don't they? Though
it's like a maximum kid you can have too. It's like
it's supposed to be. It's a 2-kid max, really, and whatever you have after that, they start killing them and shit. But I don't know if that was back in the day. I don't know if that's recently, if that's current. But
I don't think they killed the third child no more. I think they
okay.
I don't know.
I bet it's like one of them shows where they put them in like a special place.
I used to watch that shit. Boy, I used to watch that shit on YouTube.
What's it called?
Yeah, Yeah.
Oh, and it wasn't even 2 kids, y'all. It was one child. One child
No,
max.
and it
for a
had
long
to be
time.
a boy. If it was a girl, they want to kill the girl because there's too many girls already, and they want the boys to reproduce.
Well,
It was sad.
anyways.
Yeah. Next topic. That's depressing.
Right.
Oh, okay, y'all. So BJ, you said you have negative star. No, what's your star count for the week?
Say it again.
What's your star count for the week?
Yeah,
My
we just gonna
star
run through it
count.
real quick. Yeah.
I'm at a 2. Shit.
She said 2.
Summer vacation is fucking up for these moms everywhere. Okay.
Miss Lucy, that what you were at 2? You at a
Girl,
2?
fuck the 2. I'm at a 1, child. I'm hanging on by what's the points on the star card? I'm hanging on by one of them. Shit.
Got
Damn.
1 star.
1 star. Okay, so we got 2 and we got 1. What about you, Jmonea? Where you at?
I'm gonna give it a 3. My week wasn't that bad.
Right?
Gone,
Yeah.
friend.
But I don't
What is
have
Good
it?
luck.
school
Good for
age
you.
child.
Shit.
So
I mean, one of them in daycare, the other one is at home, and we doing homeschooling during the summer, and it's a lot, but it's not that bad. The work was well, aside from today,
aside
was
from
okay.
today. So today's just fucking y'all up, huh?
Bro, I'm going through it over here with this internet connection.
Girl, you gotta be still. That way, when you freeze, it don't be like the big jumps. She froze now.
Okay. Shit, hold up. Oh, I'm on the wrong galaxy.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say for me,
Hold on.
my kid is not school age, so we just straight up daycare all through. I done came from 2 good trip, so I'm gonna stay my week at a 4. I'm real good with the week.
That's good.
Today got a little testy, but I'm at a 4 today.
Wait a minute, because you
All
was
right.
about to say you had an extended weekend
I
out of
did.
town
I did.
without your kid.
About an hour away from Dallas, without a town. Yep.
Without your kid.
Yeah. Yep. That's why I said we had a 4.
All right, our stars went 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, I did. I started from 1, 2, 3, 4.
Literally.
For last week, we do stars a week. Cece had 1, BJ had 2, Jennifer had 3, and I had 4 stars.
Look at us.
Getting all
Yeah.
numerical and things.
I know, right? Look at that.
If only we wouldn't order. Whatever, it's fine. Or did we go in order? Hold on. No,
No, we
BJ.
didn't. We did not. We did not. Yeah. No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so BJ, you reading yours, or you want me to read it?
I'm gonna read mine because mine comes from my brain.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm
I'm ready.
not an asshole right now, so I want
Let
y'all
me
to
put
tell
my
me.
good ears on.
Don't be telling on yourself.
Yeah, put your
though.
good
Hold
ear
on.
in. We ready.
I
We
want
ready.
y'all
We
to
listen.
tell me am I the asshole? Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, you are. No, I'm sorry. Go
Email, email 35. Looking at no, for real. No, seriously though. Let me go
Okay.
ahead and just
Lay it on her. Yeah.
Okay. I want y'all to be just honest with me with this shit, right?
Okay.
Okay. Because it really upset me because I don't bother nobody, y'all. I'm quiet. I'm to myself. Like, I do not fuck with people.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, if you step on my toes, that's when the fuck you're gonna sit a different side.
That's when you're gonna get that flip. That's just have to tell you.
Okay.
Mhm. Yep.
So anyway, today, go to the daycare, pick up Lily. Like I say, the school age kids, it's the fucking daycare. So I go and pick her up from daycare, and I go up in there. Y'all know it's been raining and all this shit this whole weekend, all this. So when I pick her up, probably about 5:40, it's drizzling outside. So I do what I always do. I pull to the front of the line because how our daycare works is that we pull up, we go in there, we call our kids' names at the door right there, sign them out or whatever, and they call them and they bring them out. So that's what I did. I pull up far enough so that way somebody can park behind me and whatever, we can keep the shit just going. Anyway, I get in the daycare, and before I can sign Lily out, this lady was like, mind you, she been in here. Okay. She was already in there. So she seen me get out the truck. Right. So before I signed Lily out, she said, hold on, first of all, back up. So getting the kids is probably like a 2-minute, 3-minute process, and that's it. You know.
Right.
Anyway, so before I sign Lily out, she says, "Oh, who is driving a white Yukon?" I'm driving John's car, so I'm in the white Yukon. And I said, "Yeah, that's me. What's up?" And she was like, "Well, can you move your car so I can pull out?" And I said, okay. So at this moment, I felt heat, right? So because ain't nobody ever asked me that shit before. Like, first of all, why you asking me to move my car when I just parked? I'm gonna be in here 2 minutes and I'm gonna leave. So I just looked at her and I
Did you
rolled
even
my
get your
eyes and
kid in the car?
she was sitting right there. She was just sitting right there with her child, and I was waiting on Lily. I haven't even signed Lily out yet. So this was like the first 30 seconds of me walking in,
Okay. Yeah.
right? So then once she said that, I looked at her and I was like, sign Lily out. I'm on the phone with John at the same time. So I'm on the phone with him and I just felt the shit. So I just started tapping my fingers on the damn table, like just doing like that. So just looked at her and I was like, whatever, bitch, what you complaining for? Like, I'm gonna be in and out this bitch. I'm not gonna sit here. So, and it's raining outside, but you want me to go outside and move my car and then come back in here? My child is right here.
Right.
So anyway. So I just looked away and then they brought Lily out. And then she asked me again. She said, "Oh, are you gonna move your car?" And I said, "When my child get out here, I'll move my car." Like, that's
Right.
it.
Like
But I
every other
asked you
day.
5 minutes ago to move your car. I said, first of all, you only asked me like a minute ago, and my child is at this point, Lily was standing right next to me, like a minute, no more than 2. And I said, my child is right here. But I asked you 5 minutes ago to move your car. And I said, first of all, it was 1 minute. Why would I go out there and move my car and then come back in here and give me like that doesn't even make sense. So we escalate, right? So we go on. So at this moment, it's like 3 other parents inside the building, right? And they just looking. Even the daycare workers just looking like me and this
Right.
motherfucker just exchanging words at this point because I'm like, why did you want me to snap and go up here and move my car when I'm literally gonna be in her like 2 minutes and go outside and then get her in the car, whatever. Anyway, so I was like, no. So me and her go out on the outside and we exchange words. This bitch, you better move your fucking car.
Right.
I said, oh,
Period.
okay.
Cause bitch, I got
So
time
all of a
today.
sudden, I got to be on Facebook,
Bitch, I
Pinterest.
got time
Somebody done
today.
called me. Let me call them right
I said,
back.
oh, okay. Bitch, you
Matter of fact,
threatening
let
me
me
at this
call
point.
my long-winded friend.
So I'm just like, because you escalating this shit. And I said, what did I say to her? I said, confrontational for what? Like, what are you doing right now?
Right.
Like, you got kids right here. Okay. So once she said, you better move your fucking car, I said, okay. I just sat there. I just looked at him. This bitch said, well, I'm finna hit your motherfucking shit. Mind you, this is how cars are. Okay. No, but first of all, what really pissed me off about this whole thing is that she came at me like I intentionally blocked her in. Like she came at me like I did this shit on purpose. Like I know who she is. Like I knew who she was. Like I know it. Like what
Like
car
it was a
she
personal
drives.
thing. Yeah.
Like she acted like this was personal. So I said, first of all, how do I know your car is parked right there? I don't. I do the same shit every day. I pick this girl up. I go and I pull to the front and I let whoever is going to come behind me because most of the time staff is parked right there on the side. It's not no parent parked right there. So I wasn't worried about this shit. It's not in my brain. So at this time, I'm sitting there waiting on her, and she's sitting there looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and she looking at me. So this bitch say, "Well, I'm finna hit your shit, bitch. Fuck that, I hit fucking car." So I said, "Okay, go ahead and hit the bitch."
Right. Because I got full coverage. Do you?
Hello.
So that's when the daycare worker wants to come outside and get in the car and try to de-escalate her because I'm not that fucking escalated. Like, bitch, I can maintain. I got my daughter. She is 2. I don't have time for that shit. You tripping right now, fam, for real. So once she say that I can hit your shit, this is what my thought process was, y'all. Okay, like I'm not trying to be I'm not an abusive parent or none of this shit. But let me tell you what my mind was. I said, okay, bitch. I said, okay. First of all, you ain't about that life. Second of all, after she left and told me that she was going to hit my car, after she walked off, I walked then to my car, as I would normally do. I go to my car. I put Lily in the car. So the Yukon, y'all know the Yukon big. Yukon is big. She's parked at the very front of the Yukon. So I blocked her off at the very front. Again, not trying to do it, but that's where the cars met at. Okay. So I'm thinking to myself at this moment, if she hits me, she's going to hit my child in this car and she's going to hit the front end. So I ain't got to worry about Lily. So I just go ahead and put Lily in the car. And I'm taking my time because who is you to fucking rush me to put my fucking kid in the car because you want me to jump and skip and hop? Who is you? It's raining out here. Dude, we are in the same boat right now. So anyway, I put her in the car and buckle her up, strap her up, close the door. I'm still on the phone with John this whole time. And then I get in the car and I say, oh, gotta buckle my seatbelt. So I'm going at my pace. Like, you are. So
right,
anyway,
fuck you.
This bitch call all this shit and all this shit. Never in my life would I put a child in danger or do this fuck shit that you claiming that you finna do. So if you finna hit me, first of all, you so ignorant that you didn't even put your child in the car.
That's what I was just asking.
You instantly went and got in the driver's side trying to pull off the daycare workers.
Wait a minute.
Stop. And your child still right here with the daycare worker. Your dumb ass done got in the driver's side like you really want to hit me. But I'm ready for you too, because my child gonna be buckled up. She's not gonna be in danger. So if you hit us, bitch, you going down.
Right. Well, and that was my thing. But that's why I was asking if she had the child with her, because my thing is, by the time that she buckled the kid in, she did not already pulled off.
The baby was still outside the car. This bitch had already got inside the car and left. And so the daycare worker had opened up the passenger side of the door, and the baby was on the side with the daycare worker. Anyway, so I get to the car.
Daycare worker trying to put the car in there, like, hold up.
Right. So I get in the car. I buckle up my seatbelt. And I said, okay, now we can put it in drive.
Right.
Now we can go. Because, okay, you're dealing with Oak Cliff people. You're dealing with this shit over here.
Oh.
I'm saying, you know what? I know how y'all rock and roll. Okay, so you're going to try to follow me. So let's go. So I'm pulling off slow. I'm going through all the lights slow. She wasn't about that life. She was full of hot air and gas and shit. But my thing is, you are so fucking stupid that you could not fucking wait a fucking minute or two to put your child in the car, and you was trying to put everybody's life at risk.
Right.
Am I the asshole?
No.
Period.
Because here's my thing. Even at the start of the whole thing, when you first walked in and stuff, whatever, and you were signing out the baby, she hadn't even put the baby in the car.
She died in the car.
By the time
she was in the building with me.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
She was in the building with me. She seen me get out the car. If it was that big of a deal, she could have ran out there and say, "Hey, can you go ahead and scoot up or scoot back?"
Right, scoot back
and
a little
bit.
been
like, "Cool, I would have did that."
Right, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So you started off on number 10. You started off there. And you were just looking for a fight, because my thing is, if you got your baby and stuff with her, first of all, why are you still standing there? Anyway, whatever. But by the time that she would have gone outside, buckled the baby in, got in the car seat and stuff, whatever, because kids they don't move fast for shit anyway. So it would have taken you 2 minutes to get the kid in the car seat. By the time you got done, you would have been walking out with Lily and stuff, whatever. She could have been getting herself buckled up and stuff, whatever. You would have seen her, and probably because there was no words, you'd be like, "Oh, okay, hold on, let me move," whatever. And you would have been moving a little bit faster, probably, because you would have seen, "Oh, let me move out of her way and stuff, whatever." But because you wanted to be the asshole in the beginning, oh yeah, no, that's when I'm gonna take all the time that I have in the world today. I did my nails. But like,
Cause
It was
you got any
didn't
warrants
I
in
tell
your
you
name, you
5
good,
minutes
right?
I've been
ago?
doing TikTok. Let me
Shit, I
FaceTime
wasn't
Jennifer.
Okay, so you
ready
can
for the
play it
smoke.
2 ways. Cause now I'm at you can play it 2 ways, okay?
Go ahead.
So that daycare, she made a threat to you to do
Mm.
harm to you, and if your child is in that car,
Knowing that there
Yep.
were
do
children
harm to your
involved.
Child
child. So
endangerment.
you
Right.
that so you can file a report with the daycare. Or cousin, did you get her license plate number? You know which child
For
is
real,
hers.
I
I
started to
did not.
say,
I'm just like
I
this.
did
I
not.
started to say, once you said I'm
I
gonna hit your
did not.
car, that's
Y'all,
you know what?
adrenaline rush. I did not even think about that, y'all. The first thing let me tell you, to be honest, the first thing I thought about was that I was like, bro, I was in front of those other kids and those other parents acting a fool. Like, bro, so what I did was call the daycare back and I said, I am sorry for doing what I just did. They was like,
You
you
ain't
okay? You
do nothing.
okay? But I didn't though. But I said I was trying to figure out she was trying to rush me out of there. And so they was like, well, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Like trying to shut that shit down. Because so I talked to John's mama, right? And John's mama said, first of all, why did the daycare workers not hop in, intervene, and
Sooner.
say, can you not wait till she leaves? She's about to get her child. Can you just wait? Because
Right. Oh, we got a baby right here. Hold on.
right.
Yeah.
When I tell y'all, literally, as she was like, well, you ain't gonna move your car, Lily was coming through the doors. So it's like, this is probably like a 30-second minute time lapse. You trying to get rowdy with me. Like I told y'all, I ain't got time for that shit. Being a supervisor in my life now, I have learned how to control my emotions and my feelings. But when I feel fuck shit on this way, I'm gonna take it the fuck there. Because one thing about it is that you're not gonna fucking play me. You ain't got time for that bullshit right there.
Yeah.
And then you will, when you feel somebody energy,
Yeah.
it's a different vibe right there. And I was like, I felt this bitch coming. And so I was like, this hoe on some more shit right here. But you trying to rush me for what? It's raining outside. Now, if somebody came
But
in
I
here and
like
did
what
shit
I
like
like
that,
what Jennifer was on when she said I'm about to hit your car. I said, oh, okay, hold on. I got out the car and theatrically pulled down my phone and started taking pictures of her car, sides of it, the front of the license plate. I mean, I want chips in that bitch. Just take many pictures as possible. And then I say, okay, go ahead and get back in the car and let her hit it.
where did Cece at? She done locked up. But now I wasn't on that though. I wasn't.
I know. I'm on the petty.
I wasn't thinking like that because I
That's
was
good,
like,
though.
bitch, if you really gonna do something, you gonna do it. Like we don't talk about shit, we just do it, and that's
Right.
it. So when she said I'm gonna do this, I was just like, okay, I'll let her get in the car, and I'm gonna take my fucking time. This is my child.
Yeah.
This is you have a child. You have a he looked like he was probably 3 years old.
Yeah.
We got kids up here,
And
and
you
you got
acting
kids
childish.
watching us do this shit, and you acting like this, fam, like for real, like that shit was just was wild.
No,
bro.
that's just
When I
her
said,
being impatient and entitled. You can't wait a minute and a half.
Oh
and
no,
I
I'd have
said,
found the time, called the cops, said she threatened to hit my car, so I didn't want to put my child in the car because she threatened to hit me in the car.
what I told John. Yeah, and I was on the phone with John. This nigga ignorant. Y'all already
Yeah,
know that
okay.
shit. I'm on the goddamn way. Wait, I'll be there in a minute. He said, oh, first of all, I don't need you to fight my battles. I'm good, bro. But if you were still up there right now, my ass right down the street. And I was like, bro, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
He
But
about
I
to
told him, I did tell him tomorrow. I said, tomorrow, I'm going up there the same time. I'm going to do the same shit I always do because one thing you not going to do is thinking that you got clout because we don't do that shit. I don't fucking play like that. And I told you, I'm going to get that motherfucking car and put my hair up. And that's it. However the car lay, they may lay. Now, if I need to call the police, my phone's going to be in my hand. But
right.
I don't call the police. I used to fight. I'm a little rough around the edges. When I tell you I've conformed, I used to fight grown ass men in the street. Like, yeah, I'm a little rough, like for real around the edges. I do not play about my space because I don't fuck with nobody. And if I don't fuck with you, if I don't intentionally, if I don't mess with you, if I don't provoke you, don't fuck with me.
I know.
Because
Exactly.
when
That's
you
what I
fuck
tell
with me,
people.
you are out of there. Like, don't do me like that.
Yeah, I
Like,
tell
just
people
don't
all the time, look, I'm
do
cool with the
that.
cat. I don't want to bother nobody. Don't nobody bother me. And I'm cool. We get along splendidly as long as you don't back me into
Right.
no corner. You back
But
me into
once
a
I'm back
Exactly.
in
corner,
that corner, I don't let shit go and
I'll
I don't
best
play
off.
fair.
I'll best
Exactly.
off. But
Exactly.
otherwise,
So if it
I'm
would have
cool.
escalated, all I seen myself doing, y'all, I didn't think about no police. I didn't think about shit, y'all. All I thought about is me putting my daughter in that car and that bitch hitting me, and I'm gonna go over there and whop that hoe.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's
Right.
no.
it. That was gonna be it. That was all I was thinking about because this bitch really finna try me right now because you fucking with my kids and you don't fuck with my kids.
And the fact that she didn't
That's
even
all
think
I
about her
thought
kid.
about.
But she didn't
That's
even
all
think
I
about
thought
her kid
about.
That
though.
part. I'm like, you
But
rushing me, but
what's
you're not even in
crazy?
your car.
Girl,
But
the daycare,
what's
you said the daycare
crazy?
director had the door open trying to get the kid into the car?
Yes,
That's what I'm saying. So,
shit.
like, you about to rip the doors off and stuff, whatever. She's trying to get the kid
And
into the car.
you are
Baby would have fell
endangering
over and
your
got ran over. Bloop,
own
bloop.
child,
That'd have been a leg. Like, come on now.
baby. And I'm thinking to myself, shit. Yeah, when I tell y'all flash, it was a flash, it was a fucking flash. So I'm thinking to myself, all this shit in like a second. I'm thinking they Kurt Lily got a car seat, the car seat got head bumpers. Anything happen to her, she gonna be good. She gonna be strapped in, she gonna be good. I'm waiting for this bitch to hit my fucking car.
Right. Yeah.
Bitch, because you
Yeah.
endangering, you are murder with a deadly weapon. Like I'm just all this shit is in my head. Like this hoe finna go down. Like
At
that's
least if
Oh,
it.
nothing
baby.
else,
Like
it's
I
I
attempt.
wouldn't
know
put the
how to
baby
get
in the
you.
car. I would wait for the police to show up and be like, she threatened to hit my car, so I didn't feel comfortable putting my child in the car.
I
Therefore,
wasn't
you
thinking
waiting
like
until I
that.
got time.
And you waiting,
I
you
wasn't
be
thinking
waiting an
like
extra
that.
hour.
But you
We
know
waiting on
what?
the cop to show up, ma'am.
But you know
No.
what? And
Mm.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be honest. I feel like, okay, so when you feel like that you could de-escalate situations, because I've had to do this shit so many times as a supervisor.
Same.
And I think about that too. So I can incorporate everything into my life. So I think about de-escalation tactics, right? So that's the reason why, bitch, if you hit me while I'm actively getting in my car, you really fucking going down. Because it is a non-threatening environment at this moment. I have made it non-threatening to you. I have de-escalated everything, but you're the one still escalated. So, with that being said, if I'm sitting there, you gotta think about this shit. And not only that, I heard her on the phone while I got my back turned and I'm silently, I got my fingers tapping on the door. I heard her talking about, she must be mad. I don't care. I don't care. Bitch, you are threatening. You are a fucking threatening. You are a fucking terrorist right now because you are
Yeah.
threatening me. When you say shit like that, when you are escalating me like that, you are threatening.
Yeah,
Is what
no,
you're
there's no reason
doing.
to antagonize
So
somebody.
The
that's what
aggressor.
exactly what she was doing. And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
the
had
she's the
to get
aggressor, she's
myself.
antagonizing.
My
So
thing is, if you don't tap me on my shoulder and talk to me, like who the fuck you talking to? You can
right,
be
because
talking
I'm
to
not a
anybody.
mind
So
reader, and honestly, I'm not bothered enough.
I didn't pay
Okay.
it. No, never mind. So, but are
What you
you
drinking,
gonna move
Cece?
your Yukon? No.
So
When my
her
daughter
baby in the
gets
When
same
I
grown,
get my
class as
baby?
Lily is what I'm hearing.
huh?
Her baby in the same class as Lily is what I'm hearing.
I don't think so. I think this child is in a different class up. This is my first, y'all. Lily been at this daycare for maybe not a year, maybe 8, 9 months. And this is my first time seeing her. So she could be new. Or she could be
She
out.
sound new.
Or we just could be missing each other. I don't know. But this is
What you
my
drinking, a
first
margarita,
time
girl?
seeing her.
Sound like a problem.
Yeah. You drinking a margarita, Cece?
The lady
Mm-hmm.
drinking the kid.
I'm going out tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna tell them tomorrow.
Yep. Do a report. Oh, let me rechange my name.
Oh, you logged out now. Yeah.
Yeah, it was my headset.
It was you. We know it was you. We know. It was you.
It's all good.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Okay, now that we
I'm in
done talking
snagging.
about how I almost felt like I was a psychopath, let's move on to
Wait, what?
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. So, I've been fine without eating meat for the past, what? I guess it's been like 3 months, probably, right?
any red meat. Mm-hmm.
Ain't meat, no meat.
Oh, I want
No
Well, she
some meat.
eating
turkey, no
fish. That's
chicken.
protein.
But
I want some
turkey and chicken
fucking.
ain't rare, right?
No.
They not, and I have been thinking about incorporating those back into my diet, but y'all, I've been wanting to eat some fucking meat here lately. Some meat. And I'm like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Like,
Should I or shouldn't I?
restricted.
You
I'm
talking about meat, right? Not meat.
Meat.
not me. I'm gonna eat the
Wait,
meat. No,
hold
I'm just
on.
saying. No.
I'm confused.
I'm just saying about that. But no, I'm just talking about meat, like
Okay.
beef and pork,
Protein meat.
shit like that. Protein meat. Yeah,
Protein.
yeah. Like I'm not restricted, but I'm like, should I just go ahead and grab something? I feel like my stomach is gonna be really fucked up when I do that.
Then I wouldn't. Unless you're gonna do something really lean or something like that, then I wouldn't. It's not worth it.
I mean,
Okay.
it's for your health anyway. Why you
Getting along
stop?
fine without it. Like, yeah, my past like this. Okay,
That's so
so
good.
I'm supposed to be on a cycle
What is that, sorbet?
now, right? It looks good too. I ain't gonna lie, it look good.
How did Josiah like it?
Girl, he didn't want it.
Yeah. He don't do super cold.
He didn't want
The coldest thing
No,
he'll do is
probably
pudding or
the
yogurt.
teeth. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me look at this. Am I the asshole that Jmonea sent? Hopefully she's recording.
Yeah, I think she's recording. I think
So-
it is. Yeah, it's a recording up here at the top. So
Oh yeah, it does say that.
it. Read
Anyway.
is fundamental.
baby, no, because lit is the word for today.
For real, because I'm okay, let me see how I'm gonna get through this. Because y'all saw me pour that third drink in that cup in a
Got you.
room.
Chef. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So in a minute I'm about to go see if I still got a Capri Sun. But anyway, I, 21 female, and my husband, 20 male, have been together for a little over 3 years and have been living with each other for a year and a half. Recently, I found out about an affair he has been having with one of our mutual friends. Let's call the mutual friend Sue. Sue had been friends with him since a few months into our relationship. She would always... Hey, we got another guest appearance by Himothy.
Well, shit.
Okay. What's up,
Hey.
Himothy?
You just missed
Hey.
Sierra.
He is him. Him is Himothy. He is here right now.
Hey, what up, though?
He's here. We
Can't
can't
nobody
hear
hear
you.
you.
What's up?
Hey. How you doing? We're just now getting into the Am I the Asshole? So you got that perfect timing, bro.
Dude, I just woke up.
That's cool. That's
It's all
cool.
good. We all need our beauty rest. Shit.
We all a little tipsy, a little bit buzzed. We're just gonna want you up front.
I'm
okay?
always
Please go ahead
beautiful.
and pop an edible or something and go ahead and get on our level
Get
because
on
we're up
our
there.
level.
I hope you waked and baked.
We're up there.
I got a sorbet.
Ready for that.
What?
Like I'm getting ready for the wake and bake.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
sorbet.
So I got something for all y'all that's funny. So do y'all remember when we did the episode or the sibling episode when y'all was like, who's the biggest cheater? Who's the goofiest one? All that, right?
Yeah.
The sibling one, yeah.
Got used against me.
The sibling episode, yeah.
Do you know they got used against me?
Who's
Yeah.
being
I
honest?
wasn't involved in that, right? Was I involved in that? Because I don't remember that.
No, you didn't
Okay,
show
I
up for the
wasn't
sibling
involved.
episode.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The question was out of all three of y'all, like, who cheats or who would have cheated or who's cheated before, something like that. And so they put me or whatever because I was held in my 20s.
Hold on, where my
But
finger at?
I got it's looking like you pointing to Jennifer on my phone. But
Hold on.
I got now you point to Jessica.
There you go, right there.
See, yeah. So of course they picked me or whatever. We laughed about it, we talked about it. So I got griped out on Monday. You're a cheater. I'm like, what are you
He
talking
said
about?
griped out.
What are
First
you
of
talking-
all.
How you get griped out or cussed out by a person you're not even with? But that's a whole other story. And the funny part, I'm probably gonna get this one probably gonna get held against me too. But anyway, at least she been watching the episodes. Thank you for your support.
Right. Thank you for that
Thank
follow.
you.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
Buy the
I'm sitting
sweatshirt
here,
once I get it up.
I'm already in a conversation I don't want to be in. Then I get, and I was watching a podcast, and when you on there with your sibling, I was like, "You watch? Thank you."
You mean the Kinfolk podcast? Are you one of my views? You know what, me and Jennifer be trying to figure it out too. So we be like, okay, Cooper watching, I'm watching, you watch.
She
But
over there
yeah,
laughing. She over there rolling.
I got
Look.
freaked out because of the podcast, because y'all said I was a cheater.
That's funny. That's funny.
Y'all, I wanna. How do they do these? Okay, I watch a lot of YouTube, right? And I
I'm
watch
looking at the signs. How many drinks are y'all in? Because I'm looking at the
a
signs, and
lot. I can't even count how many I'm in. So don't ask how many I'm in because I don't know.
I got sorbet.
So
I'm
she's
3 drinks
hungry.
in and I'm hiccuping, bro.
She's post drink, so she's hungry right now. So she's eating. So she's pretty up there,
I'm about to go
because
downstairs and give me a Pop-Tart.
I'm about
I
to
got
get
the
some
hiccups, bro.
chips. I got to give me some chips. So I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm a little hungry right now.
Yeah,
Right?
We've been going for an hour and 45 minutes.
Jennifer asked me, she said, so how's your diet working out for you? You don't eat any meat and anything like that. And I'm just like, fuck, if I stop drinking, I fucking probably lose some weight. Because every time I drink, I get hungry.
But you know what? The thing about that, though, the thing about that, though, is straight up, I got the hiccup for real. Straight up liquor is okay on the keto diet. So it has no carb, low sugar.
But
So
if I did
need to
not
take them shots back.
if I did not eat, but I want some food right now.
Get you some food, get you a cheese stick. How about that?
But you know what I heard? I heard cheese is full of sugar. You know what? I watch too much shit on Facebook and YouTube. I need to stop really watching this
Cheese
shit.
is not full of that much sugar.
They said cheese is full of sugar and cheese is not good for you. But exactly, whoever the fuck that man was that said that shit, I need to stop listening to them random ass people. Shit.
And tea.
What did I do?
The mushroom tea.
Oh, the mushroom tea. Oh yeah, I got mushroom coffee. The house at
I
the
ordered
job.
some.
Is it good?
Job. No, it's not.
Oh shit! I just ordered some for $30.
I know. Hurry up and wait. Anyway,
What you drinking?
oh, is that a margarita right there? 1800.
Who is
Yeah,
that?
I know that label.
Let's see that. Let me try to enhance that video right there.
Huh? What you said, doing?
What you say, BJ?
I said, let me try.
who
There
you
you go.
drinking?
What you got going on right there?
That 1800 margarita mix. Yep, watermelon.
You want to drink it straight?
I knew that, and I'm not an alcoholic. I was just drinking
Bro,
it all this
1800
weekend.
used to fuck me up. I would not drink 1800 to be on my fucking ass.
Man,
I ain't drinking that shit no
Is
more.
that
I need Don
tequila or
Julio to come
vodka
out with a
what?
margarita mix.
Lord
Is that
Jesus.
tequila or vodka? Oh, that's a
Y'all
margarita
are
mix
giving
with
me
tequila.
heart attacks around
That's
here.
tequila.
Not the Taylor part.
Not drinking
Hey.
Not the
No.
Taylor part.
Give me the
That's my
tequila
girl
over the
right
Taylor.
there. That's my
You
girl.
say, hey, see your
Y'all can have
inbox.
Tay Tay. I want tequila.
Cece is my girl. So bring her out. Okay? That's my girl.
Anyway,
That's my
Taylor.
boo. If she will never fail me.
yeah, Tay
She
Tay.
fed you the next day, though.
Huh?
The next day, yeah, you'll be real failed.
I really don't know. I really don't know. Taylor do me real good. Taylor is a good diuretic. Taylor is a good drunk. Like
Yes,
Taylor is
get
everything.
diuretic, all right.
Taylor Ford is a cooking wine.
Well, she's a good drinking wine too. Hey,
She can be used to be cooked, but a true cooking wine has more salt content than the drinking wine.
She got a lot of
Okay,
shit going on
chef.
with her.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. A true cooking wine has a higher salt content. Anyway,
I know, girl. I know. Shit.
Anyway, am I the asshole for making my husband choose between me and his mistress? I, 21 female, and my husband, 20 male, have been together for a little over 3 years and have been living with each other for a year and a half. Recently, I found out about an affair he has been having with one of our mutual friends. Let's just call the mutual friend Sue. Sue has been friends with him.
Going on these days. How can you take anybody fucking serious nowadays with all these affairs and shit going on? That shit crazy.
You should listen to our last episode. Sue had been friends with him since a few months into our relationship. She would always join us to hang out and play games together and so on. Sue and I became friends quickly, but this is where things take a turn. She started to pull back from wanting to hang out with me, or even both of us together. Sue would claim that she just wanted to hang out with the boys, even though that only included my husband, and how she didn't want to be involved with other girls as it
Put
gave
your
her.
camera up, Juwan. Put your camera up some.
She don't want to be involved. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So
She was so damaged. Mm-hmm.
claiming that she just wanted to hang out with the boys, even though that only included my husband, and how she didn't want to be involved with other girls as it gave her anxiety. Although being bitter about the situation, I understood and gave her the time to hang out with my husband and space away from me.
You ain't the asshole, you the dumbass.
Okay. That part.
I found out about the affair while my husband was in the shower and left his phone unlocked. And in the room, we gonna all we acknowledge it. Unlocked and in the room with me. She had called him, so I picked up. Without letting me get a word in, she started going off about how he was going to call her when she was in the shower to have sexy time, and how she couldn't wait for him to come over to her house tonight. I hung up immediately. I couldn't believe he had done that and thought it was a prank call, and left it at that until later that night he had randomly left the house with his computer open. I know I shouldn't have, but that's the second transgression, right? Computer and laptop open. Okay, all right. I know I shouldn't have, but I went through the messages as his computer gets his text messages as well. Damn. This affair has been going on for about a year, and it's to the point that they are sending lovey quotes back and forth to one another, telling each other they love one another every day. He would also sleep call with her because she was in a bad state of mind. That was in quotation. Very consistently. At first, wait a minute. Anyway, at first, I passed it off as Hun being a good friend. Like, I guess Honey being a good friend. But it eventually made me uncomfortable. He had also been telling her that one day he will convince me to become polyamorous so she can come live with us and we will all be together. I am not poly and have made it very clear to him since the start of the relationship that polyamory was a boundary for me and would never be considered. He has never mentioned anything about being polyamorous as well during all of this time. After I found out about the affair, I didn't mention anything to him for a while, mentioning to him how I feel uncomfortable with her presence because it was obvious she had feelings for him, as well as saying I would like them to stop sleeping on call with each other, hoping that he would come to the conclusion himself and leave her, but that didn't happen. It was eating me apart inside, so I finally confronted him about it. He told me he was just being selfish and how he loved both of us. I told him that I had made it clear before we got married that I would never be open to an open relationship or polyamory due to past relationship. He got upset, asking how I found out and that I shouldn't be snooping through his stuff. I left the house after that and got a hotel room so I wouldn't be around him while he was so angry. He texted me the next day, asking if we could talk about it all and where we go in the future. After a long talk of why he cheated and what all happened, he told me that he didn't want to lose me and that he would kill himself if he lost me over his mistake. That's when I told him I would not continue to come around and be in his life. I would not continue to come around of be in his life if he doesn't kick her out of his life. I told him I would be open to fixing things, but would not be able to trust him again with her still in his life. He again got very angry and said I couldn't do this to him and I was ruining his chances of being happy. Am I the asshole?
No, bitch, you stupid.
He is too. Quiet as kept.
He not stupid if she gonna be just as stupid. Stupid is as stupid does.
But okay.
Go ahead, BJ. Go ahead.
Like
You have the floor.
My business. I like that. I like that.
Bro, first of all, this is my first thing. I'm not going to sit up here and say that nobody's in the wrong right now because both of these motherfuckers are young as fuck. They are 21 and 20. We cannot compare
4 years in
anything
total. So
to
that means they was
them.
like
Nah,
16 when they got
I don't give a fuck. You still young as fuck right now. Like you have so many options to explore. Like your mind, your conscious, your thinking is not fucking in state. You're not going to get that shit in order until you turn over 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay. So whatever emotions they have going on is not the fuck they young. I don't care if who was who's first or what. I don't care. Like they're still gonna be fucked up in the head.
I don't know. I don't want to invalidate them completely, but at the same time,
I don't.
I
But
would
the
say
thing
that both of
is
them
that their
made
emotions
mistakes.
are so mixed in and out. They don't know what is going on.
I don't think her emotions are mixed in this.
No,
I think she's made it pretty clear.
I think
she's confused as fuck. Cause you was like, oh well, maybe I'm gonna
let me
play
tell
it
you
off.
something. When you are so young, I don't care. When you are young, y'all gotta bring y'all brains back to when we are 35 plus. Okay, you gotta think about that shit. Think about
heavy on that plus what you want. Oh,
28 plus. Okay, 28 plus.
What I sit up here and think about, like how many times my emotions have swayed back and forth, like between just say me and my husband. And for instance, we've been together for 10 years. Dude, you are too young to even think about this shit.
Well,
To
my
worry
thing
about
is
this
this:
shit.
you're not even paying attention to the red flag. They falling asleep on the phone together. He is literally laying next to you on the phone with her because she's in a bad state.
I did it in high school.
Next to another nigga.
Exactly, but you was sleeping with him.
Next to another nigga.
That brings me back to the point to where you're too young to fucking think about this shit. Have fucking fun.
Were you next to another nigga though? Were you next to another person while you was doing that?
Huh?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you a hoe? Yeah, okay.
But no, like, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, for me, I don't know if it's considered toxic or whatever, but if you talking about some, you don't want to lose me and you don't want to lose her. If not,
you wanna be poly right now, and I'm like, if I'm not for it, I'm not for it. So
well, that's my thing.
Right. If you're not for poly, don't be poly.
Thing. She had made it clear before that she was not into polyamory. She was not into an open relationship. So that's for me, off topic. Once she said that beforehand, then that automatically moved it into him being an asshole because she already let you know off rip that was not for her.
She an asshole, but it's not for like the reason that she thinks she an asshole. She an asshole because you sat there. Oh, he on the phone with old girl. Oh, she only want to hang out with him. Not you on a boys' night, but with just the one boy.
She's just dumb for not listening to that inner voice. That inner voice said, "Bitch, that ain't right," and you said, "Shut up." That's where you fucked up.
But then she checked the messages, and then still was like, "Oh, well, maybe it's not that bad."
They've been telling each other they love each other. No, but at that point, it's too late. And
then you said nothing.
I'm going to stick by what I say is that us and that's generation, we don't listen to ourselves, okay, right? So we don't listen to what we feel like we should say to the opposing partner because we like, oh, it's gonna hurt their feelings. No, fuck that. Nowadays, in today's time, we have to let them know what we want. And when you don't do that shit, this happens right here.
Your partner should never be an op. Your partner should never be an op. Y'all should be on the same team.
Yes, and I'm agreeing with you on that. But we gotta speak up for ourselves.
I mean, but on principle alone, she the asshole because you sat there and allowed it. Got evidence,
No,
and
no,
then
no, no,
still
no.
was
The
like,
question
"Hey,
She
was, am
allowed
I
it.
so
She
making
allowed
it
it
to
because she didn't
girlfriend?
speak up for herself. She allowed it because she didn't speak up for herself and she didn't stand by herself.
What you say, Jwan?
In this opinion, or this situation, she not the asshole. She's stupid. He the asshole. But if you think about it, he been planning this shit with Junk because she told him that poly was not something she want to do. So that means it's come up before.
mm-hmm.
Then,
True.
so y'all been together for 3 years and y'all only been living together for about a year
Year and a half.
But you said the old girl came along like at the beginning of your relationship. So this whole time she getting info and knowing everything.
Mm.
Within a few
everything you
months
don't
of them
do,
getting together.
so everything you don't do, she will do.
So wait, would
She
you say that she
dumb
been
for
dating
letting,
her all this time?
yeah, go back and read it.
Well, I mean, because she said she
Oh, you
been
said,
with.
do I think? Yeah. But then at the same time, who the fuck lets they person fall asleep on the phone with another motherfucker?
That part.
Right. And you're not right there in the room, especially being 21,
Let they
especially being
person
20 and 21, and you not right there with them.
And then that whole with the guy shit, if you didn't kick it with all of us, then all of a sudden now you want to kick it with him by yourself. That's a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so it was
What
pretty a red.
changed?
Again, they
That's a
too fucking
technical.
young.
Ain't no red flag. That's a technical. Ejected
But
from
she
the
not,
That's a
game.
technical foul, right?
They
Yeah,
young. They
ejected.
too
she's
fucking
stupid.
young. They
She
don't
not
know.
the
They
asshole.
too
She's
fucking
stupid.
young.
A man will only do what you let him do. And she been letting him do this shit for so long. So if she been letting it happen, don't be surprised with this shit, because you should have figured that shit out a long time ago. But on the
I
cool,
kind
if
of agree with
anybody
him.
tell me they don't want to lose me, they'll kill themselves, don't love me that much.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, they were sleeping together for over a year, right?
They've been together for 3 years, living together for a year and a half.
But the other, they've been together for over a year.
Yeah.
Sleeping
They've
together
been
for over a
together,
year.
but it says the mutual friend has been hanging out with them since a few months into their relationship. So she's been hanging around about 2.5 years.
But they've been sleeping together for over a year, if I'm not mistaken, when I read it. They've been together for over
they
a
started
year.
sleeping together when him and her moved in together, because they only
Right.
been together for a
Pretty
year.
much. So it again, y'all too young for the bro. I'm telling you, if you're
Yeah,
not catching red
you're right.
flags upon
Affair has been going on for about a year.
you ain't catching the shit, then you just
I mean,
overlooking it. Like you are literally overlooking it.
It's what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong.
right. It ain't about being too young. I mean, yes, they not
Because she
developed,
knew she
but they
wanted to
still
do.
doing dirt.
I'm telling y'all, your depth, your perception when you are young as opposed to when you get older, because you think you know every fucking thing when you're 20 and 21.
That's
You know
true.
fucking shit. All
Listen
right,
to
go
it.
ahead. You
Listen
can
to
say
it
what you
coming
want to
from a
say.
She
man.
knew she didn't want an open relationship.
Hold
You
on,
can
this
say
my
what
thing
you want
though.
to say, but at the end of the day, your thought process right now is different than when you was 20 and 21. That's what I'm saying, is that it's different.
I still didn't want an open relationship at 21.
That's what
You
I'm
might have
saying.
not wanted
That's
it.
my whole
You
thing.
might have not wanted it, but you got it because you wasn't
You're right. That's why we're not
thinking.
together no more. Shut up, BJ.
Whatever. I'm just saying. It's different.
But it
really
may be
is
different. But my thing
Your
is, we
age,
can't negate.
your
That's
age
true,
is
but at the
different.
same time, you still
And
know
your
right from
mental
wrong.
capacity is different. It's all different. You're too fucking young to even think about what the fuck you want at that age. You know what the fuck you want.
But you know
You
right
think
and
that
you know right and wrong. Like you know right and wrong.
but you can think that you be like, well, shit, it's okay. He can do what he want to do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll with it for a little minute, as opposed to you. Okay, so you 20 and 21 thinking about that, and when you get older, you're like, I'm not tolerating that shit right now. You 32 right now. I'm not gonna tolerate that shit. Fuck that shit. It's a difference.
I mean,
It's a difference, is what I'm saying. When you get older as opposed to now, so us at this age, we can think about shit
A different
differently
vagina.
than about then at 20 and 21. It's different. You can tell somebody, that ain't right. You know it ain't right, bro. You know it ain't right. I'ma still stick
but
beside him.
he
I'ma
know it
still
ain't
be
right
there and
either.
stick
That's why he's
beside
trying
him.
to hide it. That's why he's trying to
Because
hide it. That's the difference
they-
between right and wrong. If you didn't think you was
it's
doing wrong,
allowance.
you wouldn't
It's
try and hide
allowance.
it.
It's allowance. As a woman, it's allowance. You are allowing him to do that as opposed to when you're 32 years old
But then that
instead of
makes
being
her the
22.
asshole because she allowed it.
I can't say it made her the asshole. She didn't know what the fuck she wanted.
So he not an asshole either, and he cheating.
You 22 years old, you know what the fuck you want. I'm gonna stick beside this shit. I'm gonna stick beside it. At 22,
Okay.
We're
you
gonna let
don't
you have your
know
wrong
what
opinion.
you want. You don't consistently across the board know what you want at 22 as what you
But how
will
could you
allow
say
at
that?
32.
Okay, here's my thing. How can you say that when she clearly
She know
said
you
she
want
didn't
to be
want a
cheated
poly
on.
relationship? She didn't want
You know
polyamory.
what?
You didn't
He's
want
got
it.
a
She don't know what the
point.
fuck she
What he
wants.
say?
He
What
didn't
he
want
say?
to
Hold
be
on.
cheated on. He's got a
But she
point.
knew she didn't want to be
Alright.
cheated on.
He's got a
Alright.
point.
All right.
He's got a
Okay.
point.
I'm gonna stick beside what I say. I'm gonna stick beside what I say because your
Wait.
shit
Hold on. So,
changes throughout
wait.
your life.
So you're saying she the asshole or he the asshole, DJ?
I think she
I ain't
is.
saying nobody the asshole, but what I'm saying is
Well, you gotta
allowance
pick
is
one.
different.
You gotta pick one.
You gotta pick one.
I ain't picking sides.
Look,
I'm not
you
picking
trying to be
sides.
diplomatic over there.
Pick a side.
What I'm saying is the allowance of the difference in age is different. That's all I'm saying.
And so with that allowance, taking into consideration, which one was the
But
asshole?
they still ain't out
Yeah.
their 30s. They still in their
Okay, he could
they
be
still
the
20
asshole.
something.
He could be the asshole right now, but it's the difference in age still.
But see, my thing is both of them are in the same age, right? So it'd be different if he was dating an older woman or she was dating an older man. Both of them the
Well,
same
as far
age.
as what we would accept now versus what we would accept in our 20s. But this is the thing though. He the asshole for the simple fact of she was a friend to both of y'all.
That's that's dirty.
No.
That's dirty. Yeah.
Yeah,
She was a
it really
mutual
is.
friend.
Hold on.
I get it. I
But
get it because he is younger. He is younger. I get
and
it.
then
He's younger.
the hiding it part, the naked shower time part. Now the sleep phone part, we can't even get mad at him for that because she allowed that, so she can't hold that against him.
Yeah.
But the
I just
naked part and
feel
all
like
the other stuff,
I
he the
feel like
asshole
she
because he
wasn't
was hiding
even
it and
she
sneaking
wasn't
doing it.
even really looking. I'm sorry because are you mean to tell me they were sleeping together for over a year and she didn't know at all?
So is she the asshole for him cheating?
But that's the
No,
thing.
she's stupid.
We ain't gonna say she didn't know.
Okay,
No,
so
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna say,
say that
but
she
that's
didn't
what
listen to
I'm
her
saying.
I'm gonna
intuition.
say at this moment I'm gonna say I'm with Juwan because I'm gonna say she's stupid because you can't tell me over a year. Over a year, they were sleeping together. The best friend and the boyfriend were sleeping together, and she didn't know. That's stupid. Like you can't tell me you didn't know that shit.
She
So
ignored the
let's
sign.
assume that she knew. Does that make her an
She
asshole
ignored the
because she
sign.
knew?
No, it
Because
makes
she's
her stupid
asking
for
if she's
going
the
along with it.
asshole for
I'm not
making him choose
saying
between
no.
the
I'm
two.
not gonna say she's the asshole. I'm not gonna
But
say she's
she's
the
asking if
asshole.
she is for making him choose between the two because she allowed that relationship. So now it's not just fucking, they got an actual emotional connection or whatever. But she knew the signs would ever be there. So is she an asshole for making him choose? That's the question.
Well, shit,
That's what
maybe
she
she is.
asked.
Shit, maybe she
That's what
is
she
because
asked.
maybe she is. Maybe she is. Maybe
Not
she
the
is the
asshole, she's
asshole
the
because she
dumbass.
knew. You can't tell me that. Okay, you can't tell me. I'm gonna take for instance. You can't tell me that my best friend sleeping with my husband. I don't fucking know. You can't tell me that shit. I watch
Wait.
everything.
Was
I
she
watch
his
the
best
bigger
friend or her
patterns.
best friend?
It was
It's a
her best
mutual
friend.
friend. They were both friends. They were friends of both of
It
them.
come on now, but it was her
They
best
hang
friend.
out
Come on now.
together.
It
You know
sound
how
like
this
she
shit
met.
go.
It sound like
You
the
know how
girl
this
met
shit go.
dude first, and he introduced her to his girl.
Let's just say we don't take none of that into effect. Let's just say that we are paying attention to our spouse, period. Okay? You can't
Okay.
tell me that you don't know your spouse enough to know when they're not fucking around.
Well, you would, because they
Come
move
on.
different.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's stupid. Like, just no.
I mean, but that's different though on your spouse. If Scotty all of a sudden had a female friend, I'd be like, okay, nigga, okay.
Okay.
Right,
But
you
what if
falling
y'all
You ain't
asleep on
had,
the
got no
phone with this
fucking
person?
friends.
but
I'm
Even
what if y'all
different.
had, what if y'all
even
had a
Megan, you falling
mutual
asleep on the
friend?
phone with this bitch? What now?
But
I'm
what if
sorry,
y'all
excuse
had
me?
a mutual friend that all of a sudden that Scotty started gearing to? Again, you still gonna know. You still gonna know
There
regardless.
was this Destiny's Child song when it was like y'all shared up mutual friends. You find out that he turned trick. Okay, yeah, I'm saying It's
I'm
all the
just
writing on the
saying,
wall.
like,
It's a
you
Beyonce
know what's
song.
going
I'm just saying.
on. You know
I'm
what's
just
going
saying.
on.
Okay. Well,
Because y'all didn't
clearly
have
we're
no
not going to come
kids.
to a
Okay.
mutual decision
We are
on this
not. We are
because some
not
people are in
because
denial. All right. So I'm going to move on to
BJ.
the next relationship advice
whatever,
question. Okay.
whatever, whatever,
They
We're going to move
young.
on. We're going to
Okay.
move on
Right.
to the
Right.
next
whatever,
Wrong is
relationship
wrong.
advice.
whatever.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, okay. If you
no.
that young, don't be
Start being
dating.
realistic about shit though. But like for real, though, you knew those signs were there. If you know that
Why
you've
you
been doing
getting
this with
married
your,
if you too damn young to realize what's right and wrong? Why you married?
I wouldn't,
We're moving on. So anyway,
I'm just
wouldn't.
saying. I'm
the
just
next
saying.
one
I know,
is
I know, because I'm a bullshit.
my 20 female
I
boyfriend,
know these things.
22 male,
That's what I'm
doesn't do
saying.
anything for me during intimacy. How do I make him understand? Now, this is asking for advice. Okay.
Okay.
I don't really know how to word this. My 20-year-old female boyfriend, my boyfriend, 22 male, sorry, wants sex pretty much every time we see each other, but he makes no effort to turn me on or get me going. He just gets hard from us kissing, but I don't. I've tried talking to him and making something work, but he's gone backwards since we started seeing each other. He hardly touches me. He's no good at fingering. He bruised my entire vag the last time he tried. He won't go down on me, and he doesn't like any other position other than missionary or me on top. He won't even let me go down on him or give him a hand job. He refuses sex toys, and he won't use lube. After we have
What?
sex, he doesn't help me finish. So
What is
once it's
going on
done,
right now?
it's done. He
What
doesn't
kind of
really do aftercare
Right?
either.
Just
freshman
find
relationship we
somebody
in
else.
right
We
now?
right, we got two more
Right.
sentences left. Hold
I'm
on.
sorry. Okay,
He
go
doesn't
ahead.
really do aftercare either. He'll roll over and he'll go on his
Aftercare.
phone most of the time. I don't know what to do. I've tried and tried, but nothing is getting through to him. What can I do to make him understand it's not enjoyable for me?
You can probably show
Find
him a
somebody
porno
else.
that it's going to take you from start to finish, and maybe that'll show him what's
Listen,
right and what's wrong. Because he's not getting from you, he's going to get it from watching it online. Because that's just how sometimes men are, really. Seriously, let's just be honest about it. Like, really, men are really fucking stupid sometimes, and they really don't fucking know. And they will get it from online before they get it from you. I'm going to be honest about this shit right now, for real. And so,
you know how many cut scenes they
yeah.
have in actual like in porn and like real life?
Baby, let me tell you something. It's some shit out there. Take you to some things. Okay.
Did y'all see that grapefruit lady? Did y'all see the lady with the grapefruit? Did anybody see that? Man, on the way.
I've seen a
Was the
man
grapefruit
you see that
on
with
the
the
girls'
grapefruit
trip?
lady?
You talking about on the girls' trip?
No, not that lady. The actual OG grapefruit lady.
No,
Oh,
I
the
haven't
black
seen
lady.
that one. I ain't
There's a
seen
black
that
lady.
one.
Okay.
I ain't seen that one. But what I'm saying to you is that, like, sometimes men don't get it from you telling them. Sometimes, really, men are really chauvinist and they really don't understand that they are chauvinist, and you really have to show them from a different perspective.
What they got to do
That's
with
what I'm saying.
her not getting hers?
My
Because,
whole thing is she was like,
okay.
he don't want to like do no foreplay with her, but he don't want to use lube. So he just dry doing whatever he
Right.
doing.
Because men don't
That's why
understand
she bruising.
sometimes men don't understand. Sometimes they got to do extra shit. That's what
Well,
I'm
when y'all want
saying.
to decide to be quiet and let an actual man tell you
I was
what it
gonna
takes
say,
for
you
us
when you
to
awfully
learn,
quiet.
I was listening because it was a
But John,
lovely lecture.
what this boy gonna say? He's not. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
First of all,
Because
BJ, that's your man. Don't put us all in that
no,
category.
no,
And
no, no.
second,
He isn't. No. Because what I'm saying to y'all is that he is experienced. We're talking about a non-experienced
He called her
male.
being a hoe
This
on the
man right
cool.
here is experienced. Is what I'm saying. Is
Wait,
that he
which
is
man?
I'm
experienced.
gonna get to that too.
Juwan is.
I'm gonna get to that
Oh, okay.
too. Go
Oh, she
ahead.
called Joanna a hoe on the
That's
cool. Okay.
that's all inclusive.
Okay, go ahead, Dwayne.
Go ahead.
First off, it's actually simple to get your point across. Seeing as how she don't get nothing from sex, no way. Her not having sex is not gonna hurt her. So you have a conversation with him. Tell him exactly what you want. Don't allude to nothing. Make sure you tell him exactly what you want. Now, if you go to that not listening shit, that's cool. As soon as he get ready to do something, you hit him in the forehead like, I told you what to do. If you don't want to do it, I'm not doing it either. As far as that goes. Now, as far as the dudes or whatever, it's one or two dudes. Either the one that just don't care or the one that goes off a reaction. A smart man will go off a reaction. A dummy will be the one that don't care. Reaction means if we doing whatever, and I do something and I see that you like it, okay, mental note, boom, I know she like that. Or I do something, you be like, okay, don't do that no more. Reaction. But the thing is though, most men are so selfish that they don't take the self out of it to find out or to pay attention to the reaction. But in her case, how long did it say they've been together?
No shit.
Too damn long for that reaction.
This is true. Okay, if it's been over a month, this is too long.
Right.
But
they're both 20 and 22.
They so young. These people
And you
are
asked
so
how long they've been
fucking
together?
young.
People fucking at 20 and 22, BJ. Keep up.
So cool.
But
Since they
no,
around that
I
age,
understand
I'm
that.
gonna
But
tell
these
her
people are
exactly
at this age don't understand shit. They're
and I'm gonna tell you how to
selfish.
talk to a 20-year-old
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
It
They're
doesn't say how
fucking,
long they've been together.
but at 20 and 21, you're selfish. You don't
And she
know
asked
what the
for
fuck
advice, and
anything
I'm
is
telling
about.
a woman how to deal with a 20-year-old man. Now let me work, damn it.
Okay. Go
Now,
ahead.
You giving her advice or him advice?
The
whoever asked
massive.
for
Okay,
advice,
the massive.
Okay.
Because it said she was asking for advice, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is just advice because her original
So check
question
this
is,
out.
my
So she
boyfriend doesn't do
advice.
anything for me during intimacy. How do I make him understand? And then she lists all the things that he won't do for her and stuff, whatever.
She gonna have to make him understand by not putting out.
Can you elaborate?
Not fucking.
But I mean,
But
like,
then
how
that
does
puts
that?
her.
I mean, like, how does that make him understand?
Okay, so
That to
like,
me would
okay,
think
so
that.
cool. So check this out. This is when you sit down, you have a conversation. Tell him exactly what you want. Don't allude. Don't assume that he just knows. Like she said, we slow sometimes. Be very boom. Lay out all your requests and demands. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
and
draw
then
him a fucking map. Is what he's saying. Draw a map.
hey, have you got to descript it? But then after that, ask him, do you understand what I'm saying to you? And then tell him that if you don't do these things, I'm not having sex or doing nothing that you want to do because it's about both of us, not just you.
Okay, now I have to go back to what BJ is saying. At 20 and 21, you ain't trying to hear that.
You're not fucking thinking like that. You're trying to get your rocks off, and that's it. That's what I'm saying. Is
Then
that
move on to the next
at that
one. Shit.
at that age, in your life, you're not receptive, is what I'm saying. And it's just like, I'm not saying that Jawan don't know what he's talking about because he is a man. But what I'm saying to you is at that age in your life, you're not fucking
BJ, have you ever been a
receptive.
20-year-old man?
Maybe in a past life, you know
man?
what?
No, I have not. Have not.
Okay, all right,
But
okay.
I
Then
dealt
just chill
with
and let
him.
one that
That's
has
what I'm
been one tell you.
saying.
Okay, you know
All
what?
right.
This day, see, these new age niggas ain't got no hope for the
She
future,
said
but
these
y'all
new
don't
age.
listen for shit.
No, all
I
I'm
mean,
saying, because you don't want
that's
to listen.
fine. Do what you
You don't
do,
want to
but as a
listen.
new age female, then move on to the next
17
22.
through 20. Hold on, 17 through 20. Young man thoughts, little boy, little kid, all
He's
this
just
type
trying to
shit.
get a dick wet, yeah. Can we say that on here?
21 through 23 is when you kind of start to begin to figure it out. In between 20, 23 and 25, you're starting to figure it out. You're gaining a little speed. And 25 to 30 is usually when you get somewhere, either you're crossing the finish line, they're getting it, or you're pretty close. And if you're a little slow, you hit that finish line about 35.
Okay, but then a fair assessment would be like from 35, I'm sorry, from 35 to like whenever you started, all them bitches are disappointed. So-
Right? Right?
Same time, you got to realize y'all also got y'all time scale and timetable too. So just like we weren't perfect, y'all wasn't perfect. Y'all just knew what y'all wanted before we did, but you wasn't perfect.
True, because ladies, there's just a thing. It's you giving bad sex. I mean, bad pussy does exist.
Day. And it
If it's
might be
you,
the
you
best,
know.
but it's how you going about getting it. Like you may not be perfect to realize that if I act this way, then I get this or this, that, the third, and vice versa on both sides. Now I'll admit y'all have your life plan. Y'all have your life plans way before us. Because we be just out here lost, Lord. But
Pray
Not
for
all
us.
of us.
Pray for us. Yeah.
y'all don't necessarily know how to go about getting those plans or getting those goals. Now, us on the other hand, we ain't got no goals, we ain't got no net, we ain't got a goddamn thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just my spin on. Look, that's the OG spin on it since I'm the oldest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because you old. But
Ancient.
happy birthday, side note, because it's a post after your birthday. So happy birthday.
Right. Happy birthday. Hey.
Happy birthday.
I have surgery.
So sorry. This has been Who All Coming, the Kinfolk Podcast. I'm Marooned Assassin. We had Queen B, we had Timothy, we had Jmonea, and very briefly we had Miss Cece. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.